Many are called, but few are chosen. Everybody's not willing to face rejection. Everybody won't take the controversy. Everybody won't take the heat. Everybody won't hold themselves to a higher standard. You are different. You're cut from a different cloth. We come from a different place. We see prosperity. We see possibility. In life, you will always be faced with a series of opportunities brilliantly disguised as problems and challenges. If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy.
I'm saying this to you as you're going through your go-through and you're ready to quit, you're ready to give up, you're ready to give in because it don't look like you think it should look. When you in your dark place and they about to take over the whole place, you got to start thinking in ways you never thought before. I'm telling you right now because I care about you. I'm telling you right now because I've been there. I've done that. You've been in it for 3 years and you about to quit. Hoes. You've been doing it for 5 years and it don't look like you think. You put all your money in it. You put all your time in it. People are looking at you crazy. 5 years you've invested. Hoes. You put too much in it to quit now. Hoes. It doesn't look like you think. You didn't get the grades you thought you were going to get. So maybe I'm not meant to be a lawyer. Hoes. And then at the right time, now.
Take full responsibility for what happens to you. See, I used to blame everything outside. I blame the weather. I blame the traffic. I blame my car. I blame the training program. I blame my negative relatives. They were always putting me down. And then let me give you a little philosophy to help turn my life around. It's not what happens that determines the quality or the quantity of your life. It's not what happens. What happens to about everybody. The sun went down on all of us last night. And I found out that the same things can happen to two different people. One gets rich and one stays poor. It's because it's not what happens, but rather what people do. That's what's different. It's not what happens, it's what you do that changes everything.
What is it that will ignite the courage in you to get up and come back again and again and again? That deep down feeling that goes to your gut, that no matter how many times you get knocked down, that you're coming back. It's a long shot. I had people laughing at me. Les, you're talking about being a motivational speaker and you are going to become independently wealthy. Right. They laugh. They're gonna laugh at you. People are gonna laugh at you. But let me tell you, I believe the best revenge is massive success. The people that make it in this world look around for the circumstances that they want, and if they can't find them, they create them. You are the determining factor. It's possible you can live your dream. You must have faith to call forth those things that be not as though they were. Judge not according to appearances. What you're going through, if you're going through some hard times, it has not come to stay, it has come to pass. It's all right. No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. You must have patience and engage in consistent action. It takes guts. You got to dig down deep to gut it out. Keep on going again and again and again until you make it happen, because you know that it's possible. It's simple, but it's not easy. It's hard. No, easy is not an option. However, ladies and gentlemen, what you will discover is that it's worth it.
Do you think you have hope?
The power of hope. The power of one person. A Washington, a Lincoln, King, Mandela. One person can change the world, but it will be discouraging. You will likely fail often. It will be painful. At times, it will test you to your very core. It will not be easy.
I will try 100 times to get up, and if I fail 100 times, if I fail and I give up, do you think that I'm ever going to get up? No. But if I fail, I try again and again and again. For as long as I try, there's always that chance of getting up.
Know that life is not fair and that you will fail often. But if you take some risks, step up when the times are the toughest, face down the bullies, lift up the downtrodden, and never ever give up. If you do these things, you will indeed have changed the world for the better.
A friend of mine who runs a 26-mile marathon, he says that 18th mile is the wall. He says when you get there and you're running, everything in you is telling you to stop, to give up. Every muscle is aching, and you're saying to yourself, I can't do it. I can't do it. And you just keep on, and you keep on, and you keep on. And then eventually when you break through that 18-mile wall, then you know it's like done and you're on automatic and you glide on in. And you know you're going to get to the finish line. And we've all had experiences where we were working on something. People were opposing you, but you kept on doing it. It was hard, it was rough, it was difficult, but to you it was worth it. And eventually you got to a level you know, can nothing stop me now. I'm on the move. I'm on the move. Compelling reasons. While you're here, when you decide to live like a conqueror, what is it that can keep you on the straight and narrow? What are the reasons? Write down 5 compelling reasons of why you're going to keep your commitment to change your life. Keep your commitment never to go back to the life that you once lived. Keep your commitment to creating wealth for yourself, to taking care of your children, to be more responsible, to keep your commitment to be a conqueror and to act like it and to have authority and dominion of everything in your life. If life knocked you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Your reasons will help you to get back up again. They'll be your rod and staff to comfort you. Take responsibility for your life.
Taking this ghastly risk is the condition of there being life. You see, for all, the life is an act of faith and an act of gamble, because you don't really know that the floor is not going to give under your feet. The moment you take a step, what an act of faith. The moment you take a journey, what an act of faith.
The willingness to fail, the willingness to try, to experiment, the willingness to take some chances. What's the first thing they say when you get on an airplane before they take off? Fasten your seatbelt. Why? Because you will experience some turbulence before you reach a comfortable altitude.